Hi, I'm Florence Welch and I'm here in the Criterion Closet. Oh, picnic at Hanging Rock. Yeah, like every shot looks like an impressionist painting, and me and Autumn de Wilde, who shot the album cover for Everybody Scream and directed the videos, we looked at this for a reference for the video for Sympathy Magic, and this kind of idea of these girls like learning to be ladies but within the wild, and then there is this kind of wild force, and no matter how proper and ladylike that you try and learn how to be, this idea that like nature or this kind of force that is bigger than you will kind of claim you, and it claims these girls. And also just every outfit in here is amazing. Withnail and I is one of my favourite films in the entire world. And actually, weirdly, when I was young, I was like, this is gonna be my blueprint for living. You know, I'm sober now, so it didn't go great. But when I first saw this film, I was like, this is it. On Dance Fever, I made a video called Free, for a song called Free, and Bill Nye was in it playing my anxiety. And so there's lots of theories about Withnail and I, that Withnail doesn't actually exist. He's a kind of figment of I's imagination, and the landscapes within Withnail and I and the sort of like bedraggled Englishness of the whole thing has been a reference to me for a really long time. Ah, the red shoes. I've been thinking about the red shoes for a long time. I was thinking about it on Dance Fever in terms of like it was a record almost about dancing yourself to death. But also as a performer, just a sense like that you are in the search for perfection, and for perfection in performance, that you would do anything, you know, the brutality of performance, what you put your body through, the madness of it, the kind of tragedy of it. I feel like this film, it sort of encapsulates that. Another film that has kind of been with me for a really, really long time is Pina by Wim Wenders. And it kind of changed the way I saw dance. It changed the way I saw performance. It kind of made me the performer I am today. So this was a really, really huge film for me. I think I discovered it when I was about 24, 25, and it kind of changed everything. Valerie and Her Week of Wonders. This film as well has been a reference for me since my first album, Lungs. Some of the images and the sort of like medieval vampire witchcraft, like this film has everything, and a lot of it is about young women kind of coming of age and the sort of hallucinatory experience of that. And I do think the sort of surrealist elements about girlhood and of I think people are really drawing on that currently. I think a lot of the things that I see out there on social media, I'm like, oh, it's all coming back to this, like it's all coming back to this moment in cinema. I married a witch. I haven't actually seen it, but I feel like I should. These are the ones I feel like I should see. Haxan, I married a witch. Okay, what they don't tell you is that Spinal Tap is, I know it's supposed to be a spoof, but so much about being in a band is just completely true. Like Spinal Tap, I know it's supposed to be satire, but most of it you're just like, yeah, that's real. This is the last of my film choices. Thank you so much for having me and for all these incredible gifts.